channel. Today I am going to share you an important factor which is very useful as a patient to know whether your vitiligo is going to be improved or not. It doesn't matter if you are taking allopathy treatment, homeopathy treatment, or Ayurveda treatment, or let it be any variety of treatment you are taking. The most important thing is to know whether your vitiligo will improve or not. So, how to find out? I am going to tell you and show you with the help of a case how to know initially whether your skin lesion, the vitiligo lesion, will improve or not. So, myself, Dr. Jeevan from Jeeva Homeopathy, and here you can see the two images side by side. The one which is on your left hand side is the gradient border, and the right hand side is the defined border. So, it is very important to know as a patient whether your vitiligo is going to be improved or not. So what you have to look for? You have to look for the border. So what do you mean by gradient border? As you can see here, there are two colors over here, the brown as well as white, but both the colors are merged in between. So there is no clear cut demarcation between these two colors. So this kind of border is called as gradient border, and usually it is a sign of growing vitiligo. If you have vitiligo, if it is growing, then you may see more frequently that the border will be of gradient in nature. And the second kind of border is called as defined border. So where do we find this kind of defined border? In cases of the vitiligo lesions which are under treatment. So what happens is, if you are a patient of vitiligo and taking any kind of treatment, and your lesions starts showing defined borders. Defined borders means you can differentiate between the normal skin as well as the vitiligo lesion. There will be a defined border in between. So this is the sign of reversal of the vitiligo. So next time when you go to your doctor, ask him whether your vitiligo lesion is going to improve or not, and how to see and what to see in your lesion if you are a case of vitiligo, and if you are very curious to know about your future of the vitiligo lesion. So let me give an example. Yes, here you can see the vitiligo lesion. Don't look at the lesion, just look at the border. Alright, so this is called as gradient border. Means both the normal skin color as well as the vitiligo lesions are merged in between. So there is no clear cut demarcation between the two skin types. And Here you can see the defined border. So this is the defined border. As you can make out the difference between the normal skin as well as the vitiligo. So this is the defined border. So this kind of differentiation between the borders is very much necessary to know whether your case is improving or your case will improve or not. So let us see the whole journey of this case. So this is the first picture what you have seen, the gradient border. Next is the border which is having defined demarcation. So this means that we are very much sure about the prognosis of the disease, that this is going to be cured. Next, yes, so you must be able to appreciate these peripheral pigmentations. So this is called as peripheral pigmentation. What does it mean? So the border of the vitiligo starts repigmenting itself. So when you are on any kind of medications, if you are able to see these kind of peripheral pigmentations, then it means you are on the right path. Your body is responding well to the medicines, and whatever treatment you are taking, that is giving a very good result, and you need to continue the same. So this is what happens when your body starts responding very well to our treatment. Next, what happened was, see, the whole lot of big vitiligo patch has now become like a scattered dot here and there, and here you can see the defined border with lot of pigmentations. And by now you will be able to see almost 75 to 80% of the vitiligo lesion has recovered. So all those scattered lesions were also repigmented, and only 2 to 3 small tiny lesions are present even here at the angle of the mouth. And this is the correct one, means still the patient is under our treatment. I can say that the case has been cured almost, I can say around 95%, and I think still I need 2 to 3 months of time to get complete recovery in this patient. So what I was stressing, yes, this is the recent one. So the main thing here to know is the border of the lesion. As a patient of vitiligo, you should be able to see the defined border, not the gradient one, the peripheral pigmentation, and usually around couple of months, or in some patients it may take around 3 to 4 months to get the defined borders. But almost in 80 to 80 to 90% of the cases. 2 to 3 months is enough to show the defined border as well as the peripheral pigmentation. If you have vitiligo or any of your family or friends having the similar kind of disease, you can help them by sharing this video so that they'll be knowing about the treatment of vitiligo with the help of classical homeopathy mode of treatment. Thank you.